Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So I've had a busy morning already. I got all kinds of stuff done and I did a photo shoot. I wasn't sure what I was going to paint today, but I had gotten some really cool pears at market on Saturday. So I did a little photo shoot in the front porch today. Hi, Susie. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Hi, Barb. How's everyone doing? Gosh, lots of people popping in already. Wonderful. So I can't decide which one. Now let me show you the choices. Good morning, Wendy. Ann Smith, artist. I love that. My mother-in-law's name is Ann Smith. Whoops. I got a package delivered yesterday that wasn't supposed to come to me. That's what that was in that video. No, wait. Let me go back. Find where I was. Okay. So I'm going to paint these pears. I bought them at market on Saturday and didn't have a chance to do a little photo shoot. So I could either do this one or that one. What do you think? Either one would be fun. I kind of like the drama of that one. What do you think? Let's just do that. Hi, Sherry. How are you? How's everybody doing? Okay. So the only bad side of getting up so early is that I have very little coffee left. That always bums me out a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is, the light was beautiful this morning. I love kind of how it feels like it glows. So I think I'm going to use this color. I've never done this before. This is my Rembrandt transparent green as my background color, and then kind of wipe out where areas are. I don't know if that'll do anything weird to my shadows there, but who cares? We're gonna play, right? And that's how you learn. I'm always up for that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I hope everyone's doing well. I am in the middle of getting ready. I have shoot, I just got the wrong color. I'll just put a little bit on here. Why not? I didn't mean to do that, but I'll put some yellow. Sometimes when I have it on my brush, I gotta use it. I am in a wonderful mastermind group, and we're all meeting for the first time. We've been friends for since like 2020. And we are all getting together this weekend. So I'm excited about that. So I'm in the middle of getting ready for all of that. And then next weekend, I have Rittenhouse. Oh, you need to study. Good. Keep studying. That's what my daughter's doing. The blue in that photo. So me too, Michael. Do you think I'm going to mess that up if I make it green underneath? I don't know. Got to take risks, right? I know I love that glow of the blue. I might lose it by making this all green, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just wipe it away a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put blue in too. Let's do a little bit of this. So I'm just totally playing. Sometimes often, I like to just play. I like to make a mess. You know that. Maybe I will do some blue in there too. Yeah, study. Oh, I was saying Isabel's studying this morning too for a test, my daughter. Good morning, Irma. How are you? What color do you want to use? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to use a little bit of manganese blue hue. Oops, I'm getting white paint on myself. I don't even know what that's from. Let's just be crazy with the background here. Maybe I'll get that color in another way. It might not come from this layer. I love when these bits pop through. The shadow is really cool. This. Michael, when's your workshop? Is that soon? I can't remember when you were going to, and remind me who it is. I really wanted to go and do that too. I know it's going to be magical. Good morning, Ellen. How are you? Jackie says hi. Jackie, I thought you weren't joining us this morning. I'm glad you're here. Do some reds too. Why not? So I'm just kind of mapping out so I know where I'm going. I don't usually ever really know where I'm going. I don't even know why I say that. Especially at this point in the painting. September 20th, Haiti Joe Summers. I think someone, you know. Yes, Kathy. Kathy is coming. She's my friend who lives in Rehoboth. And you're going to enjoy her very much. Sometimes she's on here, I think. How was your show? It looked beautiful. It was good. It was a long weekend. I was tired. So I have one more. I have Rittenhouse coming up next weekend. And then I think I'm finished. Unless I get into one show that I got waitlisted for. That could still happen, but I'm kind of doubting it. Oh, I should put some of this red in here too. This is going to be unusually messy underneath, but that's all right. I felt like playing this morning. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to drive to Boston and Cape Cod tomorrow. It's way out of my comfort zone, but it'll be fun. I don't know where you get all the energy to do all those shows. I don't either, Ellen. I guess no matter what, at the end, it is tiring. Being at the show is wonderful. I love seeing everybody. I love when people come to see me, that old friends. Like the one I did this weekend was in my hometown. So many of the people, like I saw people from high school that I haven't seen since high school. That's the crazy thing about doing shows in your hometown. And that was really fun. But, which other one? Oh, I was missing this dark in there. That's all right. Yeah, I love the social part of it very much. In the beginning, I was nervous about it, but I'm not anymore. I enjoy it. But it's tiring to sit that long and, you know, be social that long. You do get tired. But at least I'm doing something that I love. All right, I might be going a little rogue here, but that's all right. I'm making excuses because I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I should wipe a little bit away. I don't know. Setup. Yes, setup is not fun. We're getting better at it, I would say. Much better at it, but it's still exhausting. And teardown's exhausting. Like by the time I'm finished and I'm pooped. It's a little crazy, isn't it? Some of my pigment sticks have a film on them. That's all on the dark side. I don't know that I want this color in the dark. So, what else else do I, what am, oh, I'm missing my gold. Ellen says, we know from it that the painting will come together beautifully. Well, thank you for your confidence, Ellen. I'm not sure. I couldn't even quite decide what I wanted to do today. That's why I went and did a whole photo shoot. I was going to do another sunflower because I've really been enjoying those, but that's what I painted last week. I didn't want everyone to get bored. Still dark in there. All right, that's a perfect mess, isn't it? But I kind of have mapped out where I want to go. So now I need to mix my greens, some kind of reds, and my glowing background color. No promises that I'm going to hold on to that. Oh, it is so hot in the tents. Yes, Susan. Oh my gosh, it's hot in the tents. Allie, happy Wednesday. Okay, now let's mix some colors. All right. Whoops, I forgot to put this pigment stick away. Get my palette knife out. Might start with the shadow color and the highlight color. And that is very blue, so I wanted to get out more of my French ultramarine blue. I forgot to do that this morning. I had to clean up my palette. It was a mess today. Okay, put that out. I'm going to pull some of that to the side and put a little bit of black in there. But it's really, none of it is really that dark. So I think I have this color over here that I'm going to put in. You know that one that I use. Let me see if I can find it. It's the, this one. That Old Holland Violet Gray. Yeah, that looks nice. I think that's good. Now I need to lighten it more here because that shadow area really isn't as dark as it looks. And I have to think that I'm going to pick up some of that green that's underneath there. And that's still, it's a little too saturated. So I think I'm going to take a little bit. I have this is this Gamblin Portland Gray Light. I'm going to put that in there. See if that might get too light. But I want to desaturate it a little bit. And that looks close. I mean, that's so blue, but I think I'm just going to leave it here. I can always adjust it if I need to. Now I need my light area where the highlights are, and that looks actually a little bit pink, I'd say, and very cool. So I'm going to take this is titanium white, and I'm just going to put the littlest bit of permanent rose. See how little of a little bit that is? And maybe I'm going to put a little bit of yellow in there too. I think I need more white. Let me get the rest of my white. It seems like a crazy color to have in there. I need a little bit more yellow. That just seems crazy to me, but maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all a little crazy today. Now I need my dark greenish areas. So I'm going to take my dark green. And I have a little bit of, gosh, what's this color called? It's a dark brown. Oh, it's this Van Dyke brown. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there to make it super dark. Dark green. Oops, mixing off out of the way there. And then I want to desaturate it and make it a little bit more brown, I think. The colors in this, sometimes it's fun to mix up colors that are like so not colors I ever use. That's too dark. That's nice. Now I want to tilt that a little toward green. Maybe a little bit lighter. What do I want to do? Use a little bit more of this. A little more green. That's transparent green that I used in the background. It takes a lot of that color to tilt something in that color. But it is going a little greener. Okay, so where's everybody listening from? Oh, that's nice. Now that's a good medium green. The besides the part where the colors are really hitting the highlights of the pears are like those colors that I always say you can't quite name. They're kind of a brownish, reddish, greenish color. Good morning, Dawn. I'm going to make this tilt this a little more red. Woo, that really threw that color quickly, didn't it? Wow. But I like it. I think we're going to keep that in the mix. Now I need more highlight, bright greens. I got this color out. This is a Vasari color. It's called Rousseau Green Extra Pale. I want to see what that does. It'll like kind of maybe neutralize it a little bit, but I want to see how bright that would go. That's more quiet than it is bright, isn't it? Oops, you can't see it. Well, I like that. I'm going to keep it, but I think I'm going to put that over here. That's similar in value. And get out some more of my sap green. Whoops, that's Viridian green. Should I try a little Viridian? Sometimes I think when I pick up the wrong color, it's a sign that I should play with it. Yeah, I don't know if that was it. Let me do. Yeah, that's nice, but I want to go much lighter with it. That Viridian was nice in there. I'm going to do more yellow. Now these are for the highlight areas. And I'm going to add warm white into that. That's nice. I'm going to pull a little bit of that out and add just a little bit. There are parts of it that are more red, kind of a reddish greenish. Whoop, that's really pretty, but I don't quite have enough of that. So let's try and mix it. A nice reddish greenish. That might have gone too yellow. I like it, but I think I need to make it a little more serious, a little more saturated. And even more saturated. It's a pretty fun palette of reds and greens. That's probably why the photo works so nicely, or why I was drawn to the pears in the first place, are the reds and greens. That's pretty fun. I think, I don't know. I don't know what this pink's going to be like. I might have to change that. Buenos dias. How are you? Okay. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's bring it back up here. There's I'm already in the messy middle. Can you see all of it? Yeah, that's better. Is it up high enough? Yeah. So where's everybody listening from this morning? I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Okay. I'm going to try and keep with my big brush. Or did I not use my... Yeah, I did use it. Okay. Should I start with some shadow area? Just a little bit. So when I'm doing that, I have to look to see, like here, that shadow underneath that one is so dark that it's like a lost edge right there. It's so dark that the darkness of the pear is spilling into where the definition of the background is behind it. I love lost edges like that. Even this one's doing the same, just in these darkest areas. That's what's happening. Debbie, you're in Lancaster. Debbie Lily's in Irma's in Texas. Natural Girl 5190 is Michigan. Katie, Texas. Alberta, Canada. Fort Worth, Florida. Houston, India. Wow, what time is it in India? I love that you're up and watching me. A short drive to Disney World. Lucky you. Do you go there very often? I do love Disney World and Universal Studios also. But I haven't been to Disney World since 2000. I know because we went the year of the World Trade Center. What was that? 2000? No, 11. 2011? Oh my gosh, Ellen. I think it was 2011 is the last time I was at Disney. We've gone to Disneyland several times. We've taken the kids there, but we haven't been back to Disney World in years. I have to come visit you. I don't know. I don't know if this is too, maybe too opaque, but we'll see. And there's, okay. No, we do. We do get in the Disney traffic a lot on the way to Orlando. Yeah, I bet you do. Maybe I need a little smaller brush. I'm not sure. 2001, yes, it is crazy how time flies. And the older you get, the faster it seems to go by. I don't know why that is. It doesn't bode well for the rest of my life because time goes so fast. I went to my yoga class on Monday, and then I always go on Tuesday evenings. And I said to my friend Connie, we were driving there, and I said, well, I was at yoga the other day. I said, I can't think of when. And she said, well, you were here on Monday, yesterday. And I was like, oh my gosh, it seems like so long ago. Monday seemed like a lifetime ago. How can that be? Kind of looking where things are. Trying not to fuss with my brush strokes, just looking for my darkest darks and laying them in and not fussing with them. Hard to do. Always challenging. This has a little definition under there. It's a little lighter actually in the shadow, not in the darkest dark of the shadow side of the fruit. There's a little shadow happening right there. Right, some days seem like 3 days. I don't know if that happens very often to me, Allie. I think I'd rather have time go a little slower. I always say time went slow. You know, it goes slow when you're young because you have times that you're bored, that you're thinking, oh, what could I do next? I'm bored. But that doesn't happen as an adult because there's always something to get done, something else you should have done, something you're not keeping up with. I think that's why it seems to go so fast. That's crazy looking. The long weekend, yes. And yeah, I think I wrote that yesterday. I said it was a Tuesday that felt like a Monday. Felt just like a Monday. Maybe I'm not talking. Can you not hear me? Tell me if you can hear me, guys. I am talking. Maybe you're better off if I'm not talking. Oh, you can hear. Good. Yeah, maybe it's just maybe I wasn't talking. Good, thank you. Now this is lighter right here. There's so much going on in the shadow areas of lights and darks in the shadow, isn't there? Now I want this softer right here. So I'm just going to pull that in there and let it go softer. And this is actually lighter right underneath here. I'm using oil paint. Thank you, Ellen. There's a little lighter in there. I kind of like it. It's a little crazy looking, but it's fun. Let's put in some of these kind of ish colors. Not get precious. This would be a fun one to do in all the wrong colors. I always say that I want to play around with doing a painting where I make a palette of colors that have nothing to do with what's in the subject of my painting and then paint it and see what happens. So this stem shadow is right here. And I want to soften this a little bit. I have some chunks in there from my pigment sticks. I love it already. I like the abstraction. Yes, I like the abstraction of it too. Yeah, it has a cool feel to it. This is kind of a lost edge in here. Yeah, someone at the art show described my art as a little impressionistic, a little abstract, and very colorful or something like that. I should have written down what they said. I loved it. I was like, ooh, that's such a fun description. Like it's my goal to do all those things. No, oh, you always have such, oh, do you take them? Yes, I do take most of mine, except my birds. Yeah, I do. My photo shoots in my living room very often because I have a nice window that light comes in that I love. I could have done that this morning with this, but the light on the front porch was calling my name. Make that a little darker. That one pigment stick is just so dark. I love the color of it. I love the feel of it, but it can be a little pushy. Little aggressive in the nicest of ways. Maybe I need to do a little bit of my pink before I put highlights in there. Oh, what am I missing? Anything? When I shows people buy and say perfect for their bathroom. Yep, that happens a lot, especially with small pieces. I don't know. I kind of take it as a compliment because people spend a lot of time in their bathroom and then they get to look at it, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And oil paintings are okay in the bathroom because they can get, the moisture won't affect them. So I'll have to post some from my time with my mastermind friends this weekend. I've only ever been to Cape Cod like once ever. So I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to a museum in Boston on, tomorrow. Gosh, tomorrow's soon. So I'm looking forward to that too. I don't get to go to museums too often. I don't know. What do you think of the pink? Kind of works. It doesn't look pink on here. That's what I thought when it picked up the colors underneath. It wasn't going to scream pink. Now I got a big blob there, but I'll work on that. In my last house, I had a loo gallery. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. In the loo. All right, let me pull some of that away right here. It's like icing. It's kind of fun, nice and thick. Maybe I need a little more icing-ish up here. So it's hard when you're doing something that looks so hard-edged to let the edges not be so serious and hard-edged. So I'm trying, not saying I'm going to succeed. Now this needs to go back to dark over here. Because I got that color in there and didn't want to. Want it like that. All right. Yeah, so I'm kind of fussing with this because I got that light background color in there and didn't mean to. And now I have a little white on my brush and it's like wrecking havoc here, so I've got to really clean my brush off better. This like the darkest kind of red. Do you grow any pears in your garden? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't really have much of a garden. My husband does the garden, but there's no trees in it. It's just a tiny little garden where we grow our tomatoes, peppers. the basics. Huh. That's what I'm thinking. It's crazy looking. Okay, it's 8:36. I still have time, so I can look at it and think about edges. I don't want to go with my lightest lights yet, but I do want to start to edge in with some of these fun colors that I mixed. Whoops, there, I did that again. That's why you can't do lights too soon. That was a good example of not doing lights too soon, because they get drug into the darks, and you can always go lighter, but it's so hard to go darker. The bottom middle, that with all the crazy colors in there, me too. I try not to cover them up. It's always hard then to like really I go in kind of messy and crazy, and now I want to kind of slow down and be intentional about what I'm doing and not mess up like the fun pops of color that I already have. There's a transition color in here. Keep that. I do have fun pops of color, yes. I have to maintain that. I want this to look a little greener, so I can put a little bit of this in here. But I love those colors showing through, so I don't want to fuss with it. Now let me get this a little darker right in here. Lesson learned, I shouldn't have put that pink in there so early. I wanted to see visually how it looked, but it's like kind of in my way now. I keep dragging it into things. I feel like this needs to be bright right in there. I want to have it dark right in here. I'm fussing with those edges and I don't want to. Brush by brush, brush stroke by brush stroke, yes, the craziness. All right, do you think I'm ready for some lights? Because I don't want to cover up all my pops of color. So much drama. I do have a little bit of fun kind of fleshy color that I made. To put a little bit of that in there because this feels a little like that up there. Oh, that was a serious brush stroke I didn't mean to do. Let me clean that off, but I do like how it looks there. It's actually a perfect brush stroke. I could just wipe it away. In here, this is a little bit. brush is tired. It's like a little wonky. I'm going to get a little smaller one just to go in here and do this. This little bit of an edge here. Oh, my brushes are tired. I need a refresh. Okay, that's good. I like that edge. I'm going to go back to a bigger brush. Always like to do that. Okay. Never heard this phrase. What did Ellen say? Oh, a dark, a light, a dull, and a bright. So I have my darks. And I definitely have dulls. I can do a little bit more of this. Go a little darker here. Dark, a light, a dull, and a bright. Got a little dirty right there. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Now those stay dark, but this has this little kiss of a highlight in there. This one is lighter. It's fun. It's a little different for me, but I'm enjoying it. Put down chunks of color. Now I still need to go in and do my stems. Not quite ready yet. Not too bright in there. I must feel like I have to put my stems in to really see it, but let me do some more of my lightest of greens. That's coming together. This has this lightest area there, and it's a little lighter right there and there. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know, is it too crazy? I think this is too dominant. It's different, right? What do you think? Am I getting there? Are you breathing? No, I'm not breathing. Yeah, it looks super graphic, right? Is Ellen a student or friends or both? Yes, she's both. She was at, I'm proud to be in Kim's huge circle of friends. She was at one of my very earliest workshops. I think it looks awesome as is. Okay, maybe I need to put some stems in there and see what happens. You know, should I do a smaller brush? Maybe I should. I feel like this brush is too soft. It's too, I don't know what's too something. I always say it's too something, and I can't think of too what. It's too... Oh, that's nice. Okay. There's one up here. Just that teeniest little thing, and I'm not going to fuss with it even if I don't quite get it right. And that gives it its, definitely gives it its pearness. To get my lighter lights. Okay, ooh, very fun. All right, now I have some lightest of lights hitting the tops of the pear right here. On this back side. That one's actually out of focus, but that's all right. And this, I should have a little bit of darkness over there. 6:48, I'm doing okay on time. And I am holding my breath. All right, what am I missing? Do you see anything that I need to do? Oh, I love bringing friends together. Susie, thanks so much. Okay, I have this one spot though I gotta finish, and then I think we're gonna call it done because I'm gonna overwork it, right? And I don't wanna do that. I love those pops of color. I don't know. Do you see anything else I need to do? Shall we call it a day? Do I need any other lightest of lightest lights? Maybe right here. And right here. And right here. Okay, I'm going to stop. Let me sign it. And pop of, yeah, always needs that little pop of something sexy. Yeah, that was a big risk and it worked out. So there is my reference image. There's my painting. I'll get in tight. So there's lots of crazy pops of color in there. But I love how it all pulls together. And then there is my palette. Now you want to eat a pear. Well, that's good. I'm glad I inspired you to want to eat something healthy, right? Always good. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Very peary pretty. Thank you. Thank you for a fun time, Ellen said. Okay, so yes, I'm using oils. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I will put this up on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it again, or if you ever missed any of my other ones. They're all on there, almost all of them, unless sometimes Instagram doesn't let me save. But and I will be back again next week, and not this weekend, but next weekend I have Rittenhouse. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, come see me. I love Wednesday mornings. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll do it again soon. Bye.